The dragons shadow Aegon the Conqueror and Peacemaker, Aegon I Targaryen. The name echoes through history, whispered with a mixture of awe and fear. His legacy is one of both fire and diplomacy, a duality that shaped the very fabric of Westeros. He is the conqueror, the unifier of Westeros, the man who brought 6 kingdoms to heel with fire and blood. His dragons, Balerion, Vargar, and Meraxes, were instruments of his will, raining destruction upon those who opposed him. Yet, to focus solely on Aegon the warrior is to see only half the man. Beyond the battlefield, Aegon was a visionary leader, a strategist who understood that true conquest was not just about winning wars, but about winning hearts. For within the conqueror resided a peacemaker, a ruler who sought not just to dominate, but to build a lasting realm from the ashes of war. He knew that the sword could only achieve so much, and that lasting peace required wisdom and compassion. This is the story of that peace, the foundation upon which the Iron Throne would stand for generations. Aegon's vision was not just of a united kingdom, but of a prosperous and stable realm where different cultures and traditions could coexist. It is a tale of reconciliation and compromise, of shrewd politics and far-sighted legislation. Aegon established the Great Council, bringing together the lords of Westeros to advise him and ensure that all voices were heard. Aegon knew that true power lay not just in wielding a Valyrian steel sword, but in wielding the hearts and minds of his newly conquered subjects. He traveled the realm, listening to the concerns of his people, and enacted laws that would benefit all. This essay explores the reign of Aegon the Peacemaker, the architect of a dynasty and the shaper of a kingdom. His legacy is a testament to the power of vision and the enduring strength of a ruler who understood that true conquest is not just about subjugation, but about unity and peace. Forging a realm, reconciliation and inclusion. Aegon's conquest was swift and brutal, leaving deep scars across Westeros. Yet, once the Iron Throne was his, he turned his attention to healing those wounds. He understood that a kingdom forged solely through force would be forever teetering on the brink of rebellion. Aegon offered clemency to those who bent the knee, integrating defeated kings and lords into his new order. He allowed houses that had resisted him, like the Starks of Winterfell and the Lannisters of Casterly Rock, to maintain their rule in exchange for loyalty. This act of forgiveness, though perhaps pragmatic, was also a crucial step towards reconciliation. Ties of kin and crown's strategic marriages. To further cement his rule, Aegon embraced the ancient practice of marriage as a political tool. His own marriage to both his sisters Visenya and Rhaenys, though shocking to Westerosi sensibilities, served a dual purpose. It consolidated power within the Targaryen family and, more importantly, allowed him to forge alliances through his siblings. Rhaenys, known for her charm and diplomacy, was instrumental in securing the allegiance of Dorne through peaceful negotiation. Visenya, a formidable warrior in her own right, ensured the loyalty of the Stormlands through a combination of strength and strategic betrothals. These marriages, though born of political necessity, helped to weave the tapestry of a unified Westeros. The king's peace, royal progresses, and regional traditions. Aegon understood that to rule effectively he needed to be seen. He embarked on regular royal progresses throughout the realm, traveling with his court, his dragons, and his queens. These journeys served several purposes. Firstly, they allowed him to address local grievances and dispense justice personally. Secondly, they showcased the might of the Targaryen dynasty, reminding his subjects of the power he wielded. However, Aegon was no tyrant seeking to impose his will indiscriminately. He recognized the importance of regional identities and traditions, allowing the kingdoms to maintain many of their customs. Section 5, Law and Order in the Seven Kingdoms. To govern his vast realm, Aegon established a unified legal code, replacing the often conflicting laws of the individual kingdoms. This code, known as the King's Peace, established a common standard of justice throughout the land. It addressed issues such as inheritance, criminal acts, and trade disputes, providing a framework for resolving conflicts peacefully. The King's Peace, though far from perfect, was a crucial step towards building a just and equitable society, a cornerstone of Aegon's grand vision for a united Westeros. Section 6. the dragon's wings Visenya and Rhaenys. No account of Aegon's reign would be complete without acknowledging the vital roles played by his queens, Visenya and Rhaenys. They were more than just wives, they were trusted advisors, skilled diplomats and fierce warriors in their own right. Visenya, known for her stern demeanor and martial prowess, was instrumental in shaping the new kingdom's military structure. She established the King's Guard, the elite order sworn to protect the royal family. Rhaenys, renowned for her grace and political acumen, played a key role in fostering diplomacy and forging alliances. Section 7, King's Landing. From conquest to capital. This city, which would become the heart of the Seven Kingdoms, was born out of a vision for unity and strength. As a testament to his vision for a unified kingdom, Aegon established a new capital city, King's Landing, at the site of his landing in Westeros. This strategic location was chosen not just for its geographical advantages, but also for its symbolic significance. This symbolic act demonstrated his commitment to building a new era, leaving behind the old divisions of the Seven Kingdoms. Aegon's dream was to forge a realm where the past conflicts would be overshadowed by a shared future. Under his rule, King's Landing grew from a modest encampment into a bustling city. The transformation was rapid and remarkable, reflecting the energy and ambition of its founder. Traders, artisans, and nobles flocked to the new capital. Drawn by the promise of opportunity and the allure of power, the city became a melting pot of cultures and ideas, a place where innovation thrived. The construction of the Red Keep, the imposing fortress that would become the seat of Targaryen power, began during Aegon's reign, a testament to his ambition and his vision for a lasting dynasty. This grand structure was not just a symbol of power, but also a beacon of stability and order in a newly unified realm. Section 8, a legacy forged in fire and blood. Aegon I Targaryen's legacy is a complex one, forever intertwined with both conquest and peace. He was a warrior who united a continent through fire and blood, but he was also a ruler who understood that true power lay in building a lasting peace. His policies of reconciliation, strategic marriages, and legal reforms laid the foundation for a united Westeros. While his successors would face their share of challenges, rebellions, and internal strife, the Targaryen dynasty endured for 300 years, a testament to the strength of the foundation Aegon laid. Section 9. The Targaryen dynasty, Aegon's enduring impact. Aegon's reign set the standard for all Targaryen rulers who followed. His successors looked to his example, striving to emulate his wisdom, his strength, and his vision. Some, like Jaehaerys I, known as the Conciliator, would build upon his legacy of peace, while others, like Maegor the Cruel, would succumb to the temptations of tyranny. Yet even in the darkest days of the dynasty, the memory of Aegon the Conqueror and Peacemaker served as a reminder of the potential for greatness that resided within the Targaryen bloodline. Section 10. Conclusion. The reign that shaped Westeros. Aegon I Targaryen's reign was a turning point in the history of Westeros. His ascent to power marked the beginning of a new era, one that would see the unification of the Seven Kingdoms under a single banner. He forged a realm from disparate kingdoms, unified by dragonfire and bound by his vision of a lasting peace. His dragons, symbols of both fear and hope, were instrumental in his conquests, allowing him to subdue even the most defiant lords. Though his methods were often ruthless, his goals were ultimately aimed at creating a more stable and prosperous future for his subjects. His decrees reshaped the political landscape, and his military campaigns, though bloody, were necessary to bring about the unity he envisioned. His legacy, though complex and multifaceted, is undeniable. Statues and monuments erected in his honor stand as testaments to his enduring influence. His tomb, a place of reverence, attracts countless visitors who seek to understand the man behind the legend. He was the architect of a dynasty, the unifier of a continent, and the shaper of a world. His strategic mind and visionary leadership set the foundation for the Targaryen dynasty, which would rule for centuries. His reign was a testament to the transformative power of both conquest and peace, a reminder that true greatness lies in the ability to build as well as to destroy. The cities he rebuilt, the treaties he signed, and the marketplaces that flourished under his rule are all evidence of his lasting impact on Westeros.